My hike on this August Sunday starts here at the Mount Baldy Ranger Station. I'm here because I'm picking up a pass to hike in the Cucamonga Wilderness. My destination this morning will be the Cucamonga Peak. I'm also getting 2 new adventure passes. Again, the adventure passes go on the dashboard of your car when you're parking at most of the trailheads here in the Angeles National Forest. And for that extra $5, I get an additional annual adventure pass, so it's a great deal. Now, this is the parking lot to Ice House Canyon, and it's the trail that I'll be taking up to Cucamonga Peak. It's Sunday morning at 8:20. The parking lot is already full. So this is definitely a hike for early birds. You gotta get an early start on this hike, or you won't find a parking place at the trailhead. One of the things that may surprise you along the trail up Ice House Canyon is that there are both cabins and the remains of old cabins like this remain behind me. Some of the cabins are actually occupied. They're on land lease arrangements with the National Forest Service, and some of them are just these kind of interesting ruins of cabins that might have burned down during big forest fires. Another thing to observe when you're hiking up Ice House Canyon is, even at the end of August, there's still a lot of water. I can hear it in the creek that runs through Ice House Canyon. So it's a great place to hike. Again, my destination today is Cucamonga Peak, which will take me through the Cucamonga Wilderness. And the most direct trail is this trail here that leads to Ice House Saddle. Now, some hikers may choose another route. This is the Chapman Trail, so it's a little spur off of the main trail. It's very scenic, but it does add some additional mileage to your hike. Your climb will level out a bit at Ice House Saddle. It's a good place to take a break and savor the scenery. It's also a junction of lots of different trailheads and a busy place for people to congregate. So behind me, for instance, one could climb to Camp Kelly or Ontario Peak. Over this way, and that's the way I'll be heading, that's the trail to Cucamonga Peak. And over in this direction, there's actually a trail that takes you up the 3 T's. That's Timber, Telegraph, and Thunder Mountain. So again, Ice House Saddle, it's a level area. For some people, this is the destination, but for me, of course, I'm going this way because I'm doing Cucamonga Peak. Now, don't think for a moment that you're done climbing just because you've hit Ice House Saddle. This trail does level out slightly after you move beyond the saddle, but there's Cucamonga Peak behind me, so that's my destination for today's hike. It's over 8,800 feet above sea level, and it will continue to be a steep climb. I've made it to the summit of Cucamonga Peak, and this is kind of a broad summit. In that direction, there's actually a little sign, and you look down to the LA Basin. I actually like this end of the summit, where I look back in that direction towards the 3 T's and Mount Baldy. But check this out. The view continues, because if you look over in this direction, I'm looking back towards the San Bernardino Mountains, and you can see San Gorgonio, which is the highest summit in Southern California, and just beyond another range of mountains. Those are the San Jacintos, with Mount San Jacinto as the 3rd highest peak in Southern California. So the views from atop Mount Cucamonga Peak are absolutely spectacular.